just a gloomy, gloomy day. It's overcast, but it's 65 degrees and it's December 30th. Hey, what's up, riders? 2 rides in 1 week. What are we gonna do with this weather? I don't know. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ride. It's a no-brainer. And I'm not gonna record. Because, as I said in the last video, there's really no telling when I'm gonna get another chance to record. What would you do? I know what Mike does. Mike's doing what he's doing right now. Mike is braving the elements. Yeah, I'm braving the elements, all right. Sacrificing so much more to bring you this motovlog. And I don't even know what I'm going to talk about, honestly. One thing I need to correct that I didn't know at the time, last time, was about the bomber, the Christmas Day bomber here in Nashville. I said that it was the park next to the AT&T building. The one in the skyline that looks like this, it looks like Batman, the one we call the Batman building. It was actually not. It was actually, you've probably heard it on the news, but I just want to correct myself. I didn't know at the time. All I was hearing was the AT&T building. Well, there's another building that's a couple blocks over from the Batman building, and it truly is an AT&T building. If you have seen the body cam footage of the officer, he makes mention that that the RV is parked right next to that building, and he makes mention that that building houses the hardwire hub for most of the southeast. So yeah, no wonder people are still without phone service. I was out a couple days. You know, I'm not on my phone all the time. You know, I have cable internet, so I wasn't really. There was stuff to do. I could get stuff done. I didn't have to use my phone for it. I don't like to use my phone for production type things anyway. I was checking emails and Facebook and things like that. Man, it feels good to be out on this bike. I said that last time, didn't I? Well, it hasn't changed. It feels good to be out on this bike and not be cold. I love it. I don't know where I'm going. Haven't made any plans. Worked my ass off today so I could get home and get this done and talk to you guys. Put one in the reserve column. You know, not necessarily put it away for a rainy day, but you know, if it's a couple weeks before I post it. Here's hoping 2021 is better than 2020. Although my 2020 wasn't that bad, but I know some people, and it's been really rough on them, and it's basically been rough on everybody. So to say that I've been lucky is an understatement. I've been lucky enough to have an essential job and stay employed all year. So I don't want to get into that. I don't want to look how much better that I've done than everybody else. No, it's not that. I want to make sure that everybody knows that I feel for them. I see what's going on. I'm out here working in it every day. I see what's going on every day. Here's wishing everyone a better year. Just a better year, man. A better year, a safer year, a less anxious year for everyone. Maybe we can get past some of this hatred, you know. Let's just all live our lives. I want to ride. That's what I did. I'm supposed to ride on the road, though. I was watching for traffic and looked up and I thought that was the lane. It was the actual shoulder of the road. But, you know, people need to look out for me. So, New Year's resolutions. I'm not one to make those. Because I tend to go a little overboard and then I let myself down. Or I let others down. But I can tell you right now, I gotta drop some weight, guys. Serious. This is the heaviest I've ever been in my life. And it's killing me on, literally, it's killing me on a lot of different levels. I mean, the cigars don't help. But it's harder to move around. My clothes aren't fitting. I'm about to start having to buy other clothes. I've got clothing that I've worn for years that now all of a sudden in the past year I can't fit into it. So not feeling great about myself for that. And it'll be a concerted effort. That's one thing. Of course, what everybody says they need to lose pounds, but I really need to. No, really, I need to. Maybe I should use my blinkers more. Just kidding, I use my blinkers. Kick this fucker into gear is what I do. Today. Hey man. Alright. I like that flashing light there. It warned me. That's a good job. So, just pull on out there, man. It's all good. I got brakes. It's good. I can stop on a dime on these things. Don't you know? 1,100 pounds. Doing 50 down the road. Great. Still not cold. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Up here like, what are you doing for New Year's? Same thing I do every year, probably. But you know what? It's just like me and the wife to do the exact opposite of what everybody else seems to do. So like, we would stay in and everybody else would go out. And now this year, like everybody else seems to be like staying in. And we're like, hey, I wonder if that bar we like has any specials. So I'm about to go find out, actually. I think I'm gonna stop by there and talk with them. Maybe have one beer and see about, you know, what they got going on tomorrow night. My daughter's in town. That's always wonderful. She lives up in Virginia. And that means unless she left her in the closet, that means my granddaughter's here. Shout out to my granddaughter. Shout out to grandfathers. Shout out to new grandfathers and old grandfathers. But technically, aren't all grandfathers old? See what I did there? I'm hoping the weather will cooperate and I can actually put my daughter on the back of this hog here and take her for a ride. I think she's only been on maybe sport bikes, and that's a long time ago. And on the back of one at that. So how much is how fun was that? Couldn't see anything, probably scared to death, hanging on for dear life on an uncomfortable seat with an uncomfortable ride. She's gonna fall in love with this road glide. No kidding. Rev match on a road glide? Whoa. The hell you say? Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna call myself out. There's a couple things that I've seen that I hate, and I don't realize I do it when I do it, and I hate it. But there's a New Year's resolution. On my videos, I'm going to try to stop saying so much in between. And this just because I'm thinking about what I'm saying. My brain is working faster. But see, there I did it again. But I do have one of my favorite spots. Here. I do have that as a resolution. I do have one other one might be to, well, I forget. There was two of them. I got nothing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Stop saying so much. Oh, well, remember to say my outros. Well, I'm here now, and we'll pick it back up in just a little while. And in case we don't, in case it's too dark, till next time, ride safe, ride hard, ride Nashville.